Let me start off by asking you a question. Yeah, Philip. Come here. Let me start off with asking you a question. What do I do when I come up here? Why am I up here, Lucas? By the way, me and you, Lucas, we match. We have the same shirt. Looking sharp, buddy. Why do I come up here? Why do I put the time and effort to come up here? Yes?
To teach us about God.
Correct. Not only to teach you about God, to teach His Word and what it can do. Like for example, where's Elena? For example, when you touch a cactus, what happens? It's huh?
You're gonna get hurt.
You're gonna get hurt. Thank you. This is why I'm up here, to tell you what's going to happen if you do something. I'm not telling you, God's telling you. So God is telling you, reminding you that if you do something, this is what's going to happen. It's 2,000 years, 6,000 years of experience put in one book to guide you. So this is why we come up here. This is why I come up here. This is why the next gentleman who's going to preach the word comes up here, to guide you. Okay? So, simple question. If you don't follow God's instructions, what happens? Yes, Victoria, the other one. You get in trouble. It's a if-then situation. So, pretty common question I'm going to ask you. If you touch the cactus, then you get hurt. All right? So, if you touch cactus, then you get hurt. So, next question. If you touch fire, you get burn. That's simple. This is why we come up here. This is why we go through the Sermon on the Mountain. Christ is saying, if you want to be happy, you do this. All right, so the first one, who remembers what the first verse we talked about? Who remembers? Poor, and the next one is mourn. So, Matthew chapter 5. Verse 5. Matthew chapter 5, verse 5. Now listen, I'm going to explain this in plain, as simple as possible. Lucas, you in the mood to read? Yeah, you look like it. Stand up and read, my friend. What do you think that means? Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. What does that mean? What are meek? Lucas, do you consider yourself a meek man? You don't know? What is meek? What's the definition of meek? All right, I'm going to explain it. Quiet, gentle, and submissive. That's another term that we're going to, or quiet and gentle like a mouse. What does that mean? What does meek mean? He's quiet and he's gentle. He doesn't do a lot of what? Talking and a lot of yelling. Meek people do not randomly yell. That's why, hence the word submissive. They accept. Gentle and quiet. All right, who has friends in school? All right? You don't know anyone out of your school. I'm talking about like the school where you go into the building and you have a lot of friends. You know anyone that's quiet? Do you know someone that's quiet? Do you know someone that's quiet? Do you know someone that's quiet? My mom always said, and I think it's in the Proverbs, that if you want to look for wisdom, you go find it. You go seek wisdom. Where are we going with this? Quiet and meek, or gentle. Quiet or meek, for they should inherit the earth. What does that mean? Inherit the earth. What does that mean? Rewarded, okay. What else? Inherit the earth. What does that mean? What are other possible? Yes. You have your hand up? No? So, okay, I'm going to explain. Quiet and gentle, they inherit the earth. They get rewarded. What does that mean? That they're bigger people. How are we explaining this? Remember, who remembers Proverbs? Proverbs, remember? You remember Proverbs? Remember one of the Proverbs we said, a patient person is stronger than a person that could what? Overpower a village. In other words, a patient person, a quiet person is much stronger than a quick pulse person. It takes more energy, it takes more strength, it takes more of strength. Philip, let me see your strength. Show me your strength. It takes more strength to what? To have control yourself, to have patience, to be quiet. It takes more wisdom to not respond to foolish people. It takes more patience and quietness and strength and wisdom to control yourself. For example, Lucas, when somebody yells at you, it takes more courage to be gentle and quiet and not to respond to unwise or stupidity. I can use that term. It takes more courage than to hit back. Happy are the people that are quiet and gentle. So we're going back to what Jesus said. If you want to be happy, back to the happy faces. Lucas, happy face. There you go. I looked fake. Happy face. Gabriel, happy face. Happy are the people that are quiet, for they should be rewarded. Happy are the people that are gentle, for they shall be rewarded. Happy are the people that learn from Jesus, for he says, happy are the meek, quiet, submissive, for they will be rewarded. All right? So, who wants to be happy? Okay? All right, keep your hand up. All right. So, if you want to be happy and you want to get rewarded or inherit the earth, you should be what? Meek, which is quiet and gentle. All right? So, going back to the original question, who has friends that are quiet? And they don't yell? They're very quiet. They hold to themselves. We want to know what's going on with that person. Usually that is the wiser person. Remember Proverbs, back to Proverbs, even a foolish person, when he's quiet, he looks what? Wise. Even a foolish person, when he's quiet, he looks what? Wise. Quiet and gentle people will inherit the earth. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. All right? Now I have a question. Angela, you ready? I have a question for you, okay? What is meek?
Quiet and not yelling.
And not yelling, correct. Correct. And gentle. Correct. For they should what, Lucas? For they should be happy, for they should be rewarded. All right. So next time you feel like having a meltdown and run into your room and closing the door because you didn't get what you wanted, remember this: you will be happy if you learn to be quiet and gentle and not like that. Okay? No screaming, correct. Victoria knows all about that. Okay? Happy are those who are meek. So that's verse number 5. All right. Any prayer request? Prayer request. Lucas, how you doing? Doing good? Any prayer request? No prayer request? No? All right. Well, we're gonna pray about, what's that boy's name? Arthur. We're gonna pray about Arthur. That way God heals him. And what else are we gonna pray about? So far, so good, Arthur. Okay, who wants to pray? All right, my A team, stand up. Who else wants to pray? All right, Victoria, you're gonna pray about, where is she? Elena. That way she doesn't touch cactus anymore. And you will pray about Arthur, okay? And then I will pray. We will stand up and pray.